Here I am putting this kind of fabric over the layers of um, soundproofing and a layer of insulation that is also soundproofing. And there's some on the roof. That's only one layer of the soundproof slash insulation stuff. But it's a basic. You can see the name of it on the. There it is. Silas was the company I used. Here I'm showing the how I got rid of these fender well brackets or wheel well brackets with the jigsaw, and I have attached several 1x3s or 1x3s on the windowsill. I've taken out all the plastic that covered that, and this is the air conditioner side, the rear air conditioner side, and that took up all the space that I'm going to use for the solar system. Now I've got a couple of ampere time. They were lithium time, but now they're ampere time. Or they were ampere time and now they're lithium time. I don't know, it's confusing, but they're just two 100 amp hour 12 volt batteries. So that gives me a total of 2.5 kilowatt hours. And I had a smaller Renogy, it was a 2000 watt Renogy inverter, but I replaced it with this Volfvert 4000 watt inverter, because the Renogy burnt out. But I was using the Renogy for like mowing the lawn, and there are videos where I'm mowing the lawn with the Renogy inverter. I believe that was the culprit, or it was the electric chainsaw, and maybe a combination had fried my Renogy. But I had that Renogy packed in this smallish container system without any extra fanage, no extra fans. So I think it was just overheating, but I may have overdone it on the current rating for that system. But here I am measuring how I'm going to have the cables, and I'm worried about the batteries bouncing around. So I've got systems that, and then I had this board under there where everything was going to sit, but that was a no-go. So I redid that, and then I'm measuring up to see how I'm going to put in a sidewall without restricting the airflow. And that's my basic 40 amp Renogy MPPT charge controller, and I'm just showing how I'm tinkering with different ideas. So I decided to mount it vertically, and then I have a horizontal board that I replace with a vertical one later. And here I'm just trying to make sure everything's gonna be viable, because that inverter needs a lot of airflow. It's got its own fan. It's a fairly quiet fan, but I'm hoping to avoid any kind of overheating issues. The Renogy charge controller has heat dissipation issues, and if it's a hot day, it throws an error code for overheating. So I'm pretty much always having an extra fan on, like at the bottom, pushing the hot air up. But that's where the air conditioning, the rear air conditioning unit used to be. So it took up all this space. Plus, it was there's a little bit of extra space with their plastic molds that cover this area. You gain quite a bit of space when you take those out. There's a fan running off of it, so it's a hot day and I'm blowing cool air on myself just to demonstrate that it's working. This is the 4 100-watt panel system, and in a future video I'll show the 8 100-watt panel system. I added a layer of 4 100-watt solar panels onto this system. So that's kind of pretty much the same technique. But there's my 90% finished system. I still need some kind of support for the bridge for the grounding side, and that the monitor for the display. The display I have in my front car seat right now, but it's got quite a bit of cabling, and I took pretty much everything out, including the baseboard lights, but I left the connectors in place so I could have something instead of just those basic light bulbs that come with the vehicle. I could still have that circuit working.